To actuate means to activate, initiate, or put into motion. It refers to the process of causing or bringing about a particular action, movement, or response. Actuating something involves triggering a mechanism or system to perform a specific function or achieve a desired outcome. This can be done manually, electronically, or through automated processes. Actuation is commonly used in various fields, such as biology, engineering, robotics, automation, and control systems. Enter Actuate token to activate translation of knowledge in sub-Saharan Africa. Backdrop synopsis. In the depths of sub-Saharan Africa, SSA, the realm of university knowledge remains trapped within the confines of the campus. In this digital era, many universities in the region have yet to embrace the transformative power of information technology. Instead, they persist with dated methods of knowledge communication that predate the information age. Throughout the schools of SSA, students diligently craft their theses, dissertations, and academic reports, pouring their intellectual efforts onto paper, binding them into books, and stacking them in towering piles within campus buildings. Yet, tragically, these treasures of knowledge rarely see the light beyond their institutional confines. Shockingly, the vast majority of this intellectual wealth is not published on the web, and the universities are deprived of the advantages bestowed by the information superhighway, a network that transmits knowledge at the speed of light. Even though students are mandated to type their projects on computers, with no acceptance of handwritten work, they are ultimately compelled to print out the final copies on paper, submitting these meticulously bound projects for review, approval, and archival. The digital copies, left in the possession of the students, often languish without purpose or direction. Regrettably, the universities have failed to establish organized digital repositories to accommodate these digital copies. Consequently, the final paper copies become lost in a sea of similarly archived documents, accumulating in vast quantities within each department. Countless thousands of these bound relics of student projects can be found within the university walls. Yet, the knowledge contained within these archives never graces the light of day. Trapped within the confines of buildings, this knowledge slowly decays, forever hidden from the world's gaze. The students, who leave their intellectual endeavors on university shelves, find themselves in a precarious position. Their work remains shrouded in obscurity, impervious to the discerning eyes of the global job market. Without an online presence, the challenges faced by graduates from SSA universities in securing employment opportunities on the global stage become overwhelming. In SSA, the potential of broadband internet to liberate knowledge from the confines of the university remains woefully untapped. The remarkable promise of broadband internet lies in its ability to revolutionize the quality of education and facilitate the seamless flow of information to and from universities. Through broadband internet, a gateway to a vast knowledge base and a cornucopia of information opens up, offering unparalleled opportunities for learning. Solution within grasp. Attention, readers. The solution to unleashing the untapped potential of SSA universities lies within our grasp. It's time for an urgent and concerted effort by all knowledge stakeholders to make a game-changing move. Brace yourselves, because we're about to upload all university works to online searchable data repositories. That's right, we're talking about catapulting information from SSA universities across the globe at the speed of light. But hold on, this isn't just a wild idea. We need everyone working in universities to understand the theory behind knowledge production within these esteemed institutions. It's time to embrace the mathematical theory of communication as well, just as Claude Elwood Shannon explained it back in 1948. By merging these concepts, we'll pave the way for a monumental shift in the dissemination of knowledge from the ground in SSA. By so doing, we will solve many crises of health and human development that plague the continent. University, a port to a vast and deep ocean of knowledge. Picture this, the university serves as a port to a vast and deep ocean of information. It acts as a generator of the highest quality knowledge within a nation. But what good is all that brilliance if it's trapped within the confines of campus walls? We need to break free from the shackles of outdated methods and embrace the power of technology. To make this vision a reality, we must ensure that our transmission channel is crystal clear, with an enlarged bandwidth and lightning-fast speeds. Only then can we guarantee rapid, timely, and high-quality access to this treasure trove of knowledge by the market. We're talking about a revolution in the way we learn, discover, and collaborate. Imagine a world where intellectual wealth isn't left to gather dust on forgotten library shelves. No, we're talking about knowledge that soars through the digital realm, effortlessly reaching those hungry for it. Think of the impact this will have on graduates from SSA universities as they venture into the global job market. No longer hidden in obscurity, their work will shine brightly, captivating the discerning eyes of potential employers worldwide. Actuate partners. But we can't achieve this alone. It's going to take a collective effort, with all stakeholders joining forces. We need governments, academic institutions, and private sector entities to step up and invest in this transformative endeavor. Let's build the infrastructure needed to ensure widespread access to affordable and reliable internet connectivity. Let's provide the tools and platforms for students and researchers to showcase their brilliance to a global audience. Let's unlock and upload. So, are you ready to be part of this monumental shift? It's time to disrupt the status quo, unlock the knowledge that has been hidden for far too long, and embark on a thrilling journey towards a future where education knows no boundaries. Together, we will make it happen. The time is now. Let's upload knowledge, ignite minds, and change the world. Exteriorizing university knowledge, unlocking universal basic income and universal health access. Listen up, folks. I'm about to drop some knowledge bombs that will revolutionize the way we think about universal basic income, UBI, and universal health access. Brace yourselves, because this is a game changer. You see, the key to achieving universal basic access lies in externalizing university knowledge. And let me tell you, it's a goldmine waiting to be tapped. According to the brilliant mind of Gilder, 2014, knowledge is the true wealth, and learning is the fuel for economic growth. But here's the kicker: in order for university knowledge to transform into wealth, we must unleash its commercial potential. That's where the University Science and Technology Park, University Campus, comes into play. Think of it as an innovation hub on steroids, a hotbed of creativity and entrepreneurial spirit. Now, here's the harsh truth. We know, as discussed above, knowledge from universities in SSA is suffocating within the confines of academia. The channels for its outflow are narrow, almost non-existent in some cases. It's time to change that. We need to create spaces where knowledge can land, where it can take root and flourish. Picture knowledge as a majestic airplane soaring through the sky. Just as an airplane needs an airport to land, knowledge requires a produce enrichment zones, PE zones, to land in a community. P-zone. What's the deal with a P-zone, you ask? Well, my friends, it's the ultimate knowledge receiving station. It's where people receive knowledge from the university campus and use it to add value to local produce. It's a hub of innovation and transformation. But here's the real beauty of it: the P-zone becomes a powerful force that decentralizes university knowledge. It generates a centrifugal pull, widening the bandwidth of the channel through which knowledge flows out of the university campus. Imagine the impact this will have on the community. With a P-zone in place, university knowledge becomes accessible and tangible. It's no longer confined to dusty library shelves or hidden in the depths of academia. Instead, it becomes a driving force for local economic growth and development. The P-zone takes that knowledge, adds value to local produce, and ships out packaged knowledge products to the market. But it doesn't stop there. This outward flow of knowledge creates a ripple effect, a powerful wave of opportunity that spreads far and wide. It opens doors to new industries, job opportunities, and economic prosperity. By unleashing the potential of university knowledge thoroughpins, we pave the way for universal basic income and universal health access. So, my friends, let's break free from the shackles of limited knowledge flow. Let's build P-zones that serve as gateways to a world of innovation and economic growth. It's time to unleash the centrifugal force of university knowledge, widen the bandwidth of opportunity, and pave the way for a future where everyone has access to the basics of life. Get ready to witness the transformation. The power is in our hands. Distributed and decentralized. Listen up, folks. We've got a serious issue on our hands when it comes to universities in SSA. They're barely connected to the powerhouse that is the P-zone, the almighty produce value addition centers ubiquitous in developed countries. Now, you might be wondering what on earth a P-zone is like in developed countries. Well, hold on to your hats because I'm about to blow your minds. A P-zone is like an industrial park, but with a twist. It's a game changer, my friends. Usually located next to a university, it's a place where knowledge meets practical application. Think of Silicon Valley next to Stanford University in California. But here's the thing, our universities in SSA need a different approach. We're talking about creating a distributed network of decentralized P-zones, scattered across different communities within the nation. Each P-zone becomes the epicenter of value creation for a specific local produce, product, or service. Picture this, a P-zone in a banana-producing region harnesses the expertise of agricultural-focused universities. They're the knowledge powerhouses, providing insights on how to add value to those delicious bananas. And here's where it gets exciting. The university campus widens the bandwidth of the knowledge outflow channel. But it doesn't stop there, my friends. We need these P-zones and university campuses to interact radically. We're talking about a revolutionary process where new knowledge emerges through the socialization of university knowledge. It's a mind-bending cycle of exteriorization, combination, and internalization. Trust me, this is where the magic happens. This process is like a spiral of knowledge, swirling and evolving. It's the SESI spiral, a concept introduced by the brilliant minds of Nonaka and Takeuchi, 1996. Picture knowledge being socialized within the university, then exteriorized to the P-zone. There, it combines with practical know-how and takes on a whole new form. Finally, it's internalized, packaged, and shipped out of the P-zone through the retail system. Boom! We've just unleashed a torrent of valuable knowledge into the world. So, my friends, let's not settle for the status quo. We need to build this distributed network of P-zones, unleash the power of university campuses, and revolutionize the way knowledge is generated and applied. It's time to tap into the vast potential of SSA's universities and create a wave of innovation and economic growth. Get ready to witness the magic unfold before your very eyes. This is the future we've been waiting for. Outflow River, the channel of knowledge. Get ready to dive into the fascinating river of university knowledge outflow, my friends. This is where the real magic happens. You see, the outflow of knowledge is like a mighty river, flowing with incredible volume and power. But what determines the strength of that flow? It all comes down to the effectiveness of the university campus in generating high-quality knowledge, the effectiveness of the outflow channel, and the ability of the P-zone to receive and act upon that inflowing knowledge. Now, here's where things get really interesting. The Actuate token on the blockchain, my friends, is the stable channel, or the mighty river. It serves as the effective and wide channel and transporter of knowledge. Picture it as the superhighway for ideas, connecting the university to the world with lightning speed details about explanation of how this works are elsewhere in this newsletter. Demand? Trust a dismal scientist to ask. But here's the secret sauce. The effectiveness of this entire system relies on one crucial factor, the the demand for high-quality knowledge by the P-zone. You see, the P-zone is not just a receiver, it's the market for university knowledge. Without a thriving P-zone, the knowledge generated within the university has no market to reach. And let me tell you, that's a recipe for disaster. When the market for their work is non-existent, the folks working in the university become disillusioned. They lose their motivation to generate knowledge, and the whole system starts to crumble. It's a vicious cycle that leads to the atrophy of the university as a generator of knowledge. Professors no longer feel compelled to tackle important research questions. The result? The university becomes nothing more than a vast wasteland, a lonely ivory tower where minds are cut off from the world, pursuing esoteric pursuits rather than benefiting society. Chapin, 2012. But fear not, my friends, because there is a way to break free from this bleak scenario. It all starts with increasing the demand for knowledge products from university campus. When there's a hunger for the incredible insights and innovations generated within universities, productivity soars, and the market for university knowledge expands. And guess what? That means more income for universities in general. With more money in their coffers, universities invest in more research and teaching. Academic staff members earn higher salaries and find satisfaction in their work. They dedicate themselves to teaching their students with passion and focus, without the distractions of financial worries. And let me tell you, when academic staff is well paid and satisfied, students thrive. They receive top-notch education, learning better and preparing themselves for the challenges of the future. So, my friends, let's unleash the power of demand. Let's create a world where university campuses flourish, where the market for university knowledge expands, and where the entire academic ecosystem thrives. It's time to tap into the incredible potential of knowledge products and pave the way for a brighter, more prosperous future. Dismantling Lumumba paradox. My friends, here is the major issue plaguing SSA. PLO Lumumba hit the nail on the head when he said, "People with knowledge do not have power. People in power do not have knowledge." It's a troubling paradox that we can no longer ignore. Let us call it the Lumumba paradox. You see, the brilliant minds in our universities hold a wealth of knowledge, but they lack the power to make a real impact. Their brilliance remains hidden within the walls of academia, never reaching the ears of those who could use it to create innovative products and generate substantial income for the university. It's a tragic missed opportunity. In this conflict lies the heart of Gilder's notion that knowledge is wealth. If knowledge truly is wealth, then those in the universities should be swimming in riches. But alas, that's far from the reality we face. Something is inhibiting knowledge from transforming into wealth in SSA. And the culprit? A lack of clear communication channel that knowledge can use to flow out of knowledge, a mighty river of flow of knowledge. Let us call it the Actuate River. Such a river is absent in SSA. You see, Gilder's notion is rooted in the information theory of capitalism, which draws upon Shannon's mathematical theory of communication. It all boils down to having a clear channel that allows messages to travel from the source to the receiver undistorted. And that's exactly what our universities are lacking. Without a proper channel of communication, knowledge remains trapped within the confines of the ivory tower. It cannot reach the eager minds who are hungry to learn and grow. And here's the kicker, according to Gilder, learning is economic growth. If people cannot learn from the knowledge generated in our universities, economic growth becomes an elusive dream. Instead, we find ourselves stuck in a cycle of decline and stagnation. But there's a glimmer of hope, my friends. The information superhighway was created for a reason. It was designed to accelerate the transmission of university knowledge, to ensure that it reaches the very stakeholders who need it most. We have the tools at our disposal to break free from this conundrum, to unleash the power of knowledge and ignite a spark of economic growth and dismantle the Lumumba paradox. So, let's join forces and create the clear communication channels we so desperately need. Let's tear down the walls that keep knowledge imprisoned and build the mighty river that will connect our universities to the communities. It's time to embrace the information superhighway and let the brilliance of our universities shine for all to see. Together, we overcome this paradox. We transform knowledge into wealth and empower the minds that hold the key to our future. Get ready, my friends, because the winds of change are blowing. It's time to rewrite the narrative and forge a path to prosperity through the power of knowledge. The has started. Frictionless money. Listen closely, my friends. Money is the channel in which knowledge travels from universities to communities. Money is the vehicle that transports knowledge from spot to spot. In academia, money for knowledge development comes in grants from governments or private for-profit and not-for-profit organizations. Allow me to unveil a game-changing solution to the sluggish movement of money in SSA. Just like the knowledge trapped within our universities, money has been crawling at a snail's pace, burdened by cumbersome processes, excessive friction involving massive quantities of paperwork, and the painful loss of hard-earned funds. But fear not, for redemption has arrived in the form of Nakamoto's groundbreaking innovation, the blockchain. In 2008, Nakamoto shook the world with the advent of the blockchain, a revolutionary technology that catapulted money into the realm of high-speed transmission. Gone are the days of sluggish fiat currency. Now, we have a frictionless, borderless, and uncensored method of transferring money directly from peer to peer. This innovation is not just a technological marvel, it's a game changer for the power dynamics that have plagued our society. No longer will we be confined to PLO's distressing observation that those in power lack knowledge, while those with knowledge lack power and money. With the exportation of university knowledge to the world through high-speed broadband internet and the rapid transfer of money facilitated by the blockchain, the tables are turning. The blockchain solves the age-old problem of a lack of money. Its swift and seamless transactions ensure that those with knowledge will finally have the financial resources they deserve. No more will brilliant minds languish in obscurity, lacking the means to bring their ideas to life. The blockchain empowers them with the money and influence they need to make a true impact. But that's not all. The broadband revolutionizes the market for university knowledge. By embracing the lightning-fast speeds of broadband internet, we create a vast digital marketplace where the brilliance of our universities can thrive. No longer will our knowledge be trapped within the confines of campus buildings, decaying and hidden from the world's gaze. It will be unleashed upon the global stage, attracting attention, collaboration, and, most importantly, financial reward. So, my friends, let us embrace the power of the blockchain, and the boundless potential of high-speed broadband. Together, we will break free from the chains that have held us back for far too long. Money will flow freely, knowledge will flourish, and a new era of prosperity will dawn upon SSA. The time for action is now. Let's seize this opportunity and reshape our future. Knowledge in high entropy. Prepare to be enlightened, for we are about to delve into the profound concept of entropy in the realm of knowledge. In the realm of information systems, entropy serves as a measure of uncertainty, as elucidated by the great Shannon in 1948. The higher the uncertainty, the greater the entropy, and consequently, the larger the amount of information within the system. Tacit knowledge in African villages and explicit knowledge in universities is in high entropy. Now, let us focus our attention on the Kenyan landscape, where an exceptionally high level of uncertainty exists between the university campus and the P-zone. This heightened uncertainty translates into a high-entropy state of vast amount of information that should be flowing between the university and the community members who would act as the vital recipients of explicit knowledge products from universities. Such a wealth of information is crucial for enhancing the value of local produce within the P-zone. But fear not, for there is a beacon of hope in the form of Actuate, a clear channel that broadens the bandwidth of flow of information, the mighty river that fosters the outward flow of knowledge from the university campus to the P-zones in the communities. Effectively actuated. Behold, Actuate stands as both a cryptocurrency and a blockchain project, traversing the information superhighway with unwavering resolve. As a medium of exchange, Actuate automatically bestows financial rewards upon those who share their knowledge with the local chapters. The providers of knowledge need not fret about sharing their wisdom, for they shall be duly compensated whenever they partake in knowledge dissemination. These knowledgeable individuals shall receive remuneration in the form of actuates, aligning them as esteemed knowledge workers within the community. Their tireless efforts in educating the local populace about various technologies and procedures for value addition shall not go unrewarded. And where is the market? Once the value addition process reaches its culmination, the products are meticulously packaged and photographed. Sample products grace the shelves of local retail stores, beckoning direct buyers who venture forth to make their purchases on site. Simultaneously, on the grand stage of Othaya Online Market, product pictures adorn the digital realm, accompanied by succinct descriptions that entice buyers from across the globe. Othaya Online Market, an integral part of the information superhighway, enables information dissemination to tens of millions of people worldwide. Effectively, Othaya Online Market invites the entire world to partake in purchasing goods and services from the illustrious members of the local P-zones. As these goods and services are sold, the local people's pockets grow heavier with the weight of newfound wealth, ensuring the fruition of universal basic income. Both the local retail stores and the online marketplace serve as conduits, bridging the gap between the local people and the global market. Once again, Actuate, the global cryptocurrency, seamlessly facilitates this exchange. Unbound by borders, peer-to-peer in nature, and immune to censorship, Actuate empowers individuals from various countries and jurisdictions to engage in frictionless trade. The global-scale procurement of local products, produce, and services bestows great prosperity upon the local people, guaranteeing universal access to health services. With their newfound wealth, they effortlessly afford to pay for medical care at the health center, conveniently situated near the P-zone. In essence, a sustainable One Health community thrives upon the symbiotic connection between its P-zone and the university campus, fortified by the seamless integration with local and online retail platforms on the information superhighway. Furthermore, the presence of a medical center ensures the availability of health services within the community's grasp. Pooled risk. Now, let us unveil the fundamental solution that breathes life into this magnificent ecosystem. When a sale is consummated at Othaya Online Market, the proceeds are divided into 3 fractions. The first fraction enriches the individual member, manifesting as profits from the transaction. The second fraction is the transaction fee. Finally, the third fraction finds its way into a fund to pay for the highly needed health and medical services. More about this later. Conclusion. The symphony of knowledge, money, and technology is orchestrated in the resounding masterpiece of the university campus P-zone Actuate ecosystem. SSA emerges from the shackles of uncertainty and enters a realm of boundless possibilities. The once dormant knowledge within the university vaults now surges through the information superhighway, reaching far-flung corners of the world, transcending borders and transforming lives. Gone are the days when people with knowledge languished in the shadows, bereft of power and wealth. The blockchain revolution, ushered in by Nakamoto, has shattered the chains of financial sluggishness, propelling money at the speed of thought. Actuate, the catalyst of this transformation, rewards knowledge providers, fueling their passion for enlightening the community. As knowledge is disseminated, local produce is infused with value, and the P-zone becomes a thriving hub of economic prosperity. Through Othaya Online Market, the global stage eagerly awaits the unveiling of these locally crafted treasures. Millions of individuals around the world bear witness to the ingenuity of the community members, embracing their products and services with open arms. The impact is felt not only in the pockets of the local people, brimming with newfound wealth, but also in the expansion of the universal basic income and the assurance of comprehensive health access. We stand on the precipice of a new era, where the entropy of knowledge dissipates, replaced by the symphony of innovation, entrepreneurship, and prosperity. The university campus P-Zone Actuate ecosystem unlocks the potential within SSA, igniting the flames of progress and dispelling the shadows of stagnation. With every transaction, we revolutionize the way knowledge is shared, money is exchanged, and lives are transformed. Embrace this vision, for it is a clarion call to action. Let us forge ahead, harnessing the power of Actuate, the might of the blockchain, and the vast reservoirs of knowledge within our universities. Together, we shall sculpt a future where ideas know no boundaries, where the fusion of knowledge and power reigns supreme, and where prosperity becomes the birthright of all. The stage is set, the audience awaits, and the time for change is now. Embrace the power of knowledge. Embrace the power of Actuate. Embrace the power within you to reshape the world. Join us on this exhilarating journey, as we usher in a future where the convergence of knowledge and prosperity becomes an indomitable force that knows no limits. Together, let us unleash the untapped potential that lies within SSA and embark upon a path towards boundless opportunities and a thriving, sustainable future. The choice is yours. Will you be a mere observer or a catalyst for change? The stage is set, the audience awaits, and the time for transformation is now. Embrace the power of knowledge. Embrace the power of Actuate. Embrace the power within you to reshape the world. #Actuate. #knowledge. #education. #technology. #innovation. #entrepreneurship. #development. #SSA. #Africa. #global. #university. #research. #science. #health. #poverty. #inequality. #sustainability. #climate change. #knowledge dissemination. #distributed knowledge sharing. #transformative education. #research in SSA. #sustainable development. #climate action.